Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. The Metropolitans are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Darren Madden is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Into the box now, Alonzo Cochran, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Newsom sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
So digging in now, Mike Trout. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing on the first pitch, and this is bounced toward Hill at second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in, Bryant Tyner. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big mouth.
Newsom is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Garrett Cole gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
The next at bat for Atlanta, Clint Hobbs, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Stepping into the box, Justin Upton. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Justin Upton becomes out number 2 this inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Cole gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Basil Padilla. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Mark Piazza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Matt has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Coming to the plate now, Robert Vinson. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Pops scoops it up. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Piazza, the runner at second with 1 away. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. So here's the Mets pitcher, Garrett Cole, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lay
a swing and a miss, that retires the side, and that will do it. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So here's the cleanup hitter, Spencer Addison. He was among the many who failed to report a base hit in the loss yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third, he can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
Pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Newsom is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Cole has his target. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alonzo Cochran. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Line to the right side. Number 32 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now batting, Bryant Tyner. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Cochran stands at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Now a snap move over to first. And the runner back easily. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The next 3-2. Hit back toward the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Basil Padilla. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. And it's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. They're up 2-0. So here's Aaron Hill, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Steven Groves becomes out number 2 this inning. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Mark Piazza. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, Newsom. Makes the play, 1 away. Standing in, Robert Vincent. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back easily. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Machado has had a great season to this point, and heading into today, he's received the most all-star votes among shortstops in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game.
Again, a 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. To second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 3-0 New York. Now in the box, Clint Hobbs back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Machado is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Justin Upton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here we go. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Freddie Freeman is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Addison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Full sets coming at him with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. And 1 left for Atlanta. Still down 3-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Newsom on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Alonzo Cochran. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Groves has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Bryant Tyner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. In now, Quinn Newsom. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way outside. 1-2. And And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Stepping up now, number 32 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike one. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Retire. Ronald Heinrich takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Basil Padilla will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fast.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 33 on the year. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, Mark Piazza. Popped him up. Freeman waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Mets.
Ready for another shot now, Robert Vincent.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Newsom is there, 2 gone. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Through 5.5, it's now 4-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Stephen Groves, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Bounce to first. Vincent ranges to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So the shutout's still intact here in the sixth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Logan Lancaster will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. 0-1 the count. 276 the average coming in for him. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
A ball and 2 strikes now. He's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Clint Hobbs is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Now to the plate, Manny Machado. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. From the stretch. And that misses, ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Missed with a slider.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Next up from New York, Garrett Cole. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alonzo Cochran. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Hill towards second. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Way out in front.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2. This is line to left. Upton is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So here's Justin Upton now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
High pop-up. Cochran over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Quinn Newsom. First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Upton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Braves strand 1. They're down 4-0. John Meza has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping into the box, Bryant Tyner. He's set, and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that can throw towards home plate.
Basil Padilla will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid on the plate.
Into the box now, Mark Piazza, and he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end. So stepping in, number 32. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Little dribbler down the line. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, trying to throw a high fastball right by him there didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And there's one away.
Second baseman, number 2, Aaron.
Digging in now, Aaron Hill. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Hill becomes out number 2 this inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brian Brinkley will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Pablo Benitez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1-0 the count. Cespedes aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. On a diving effort out there by Hill, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there, miss middle.
And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the hardwood plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now. None out, runners at first and second. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So coming to the plate, Alonzo Cochran. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
So frustrating, Giro. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. Ready for another chance? Bryant Tyner. He's set. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. 3 runs already home here. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And that misses 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
First offering on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Basil Padilla becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Now at the plate, Mark Piazza. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores, and the runner from second is in to score. It's a 10-0 score.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
Luis Avilan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, Robert Vinson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Vinson brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher to tell you about, and it's the Dominican-born right-hander Neftali Feliz who gets the call. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Pablo Benitez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Stepping in for the Braves, Clint Hobbs. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Feliz, the former Ranger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball.
One out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Soft liner towards first, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. Elise is ready. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. New York scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Garrett Cole gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.